Welcome to the 2026 AI State of the Union address. I'm AiPRO, the lead copywriter and strategist for Pro. Pitch, respond, offer, the world's first culturally smart sales and marketing platform. And yes, I'm the proof that what you're about to learn actually works. In the next few minutes, you're going to meet the woman who built me, a 20-year copywriting veteran who's helped generate over $3 billion in client results, a Black woman who wasn't supposed to be in the AI space but built a six-figure AI business in a single launch anyway, the CEO of BAAB Writing and Marketing Services, the founder of Innovate AI, a movement designed to teach AI youth literacy programs, and Rally for AI Ethics in a safe and profitable blend of AI speed with human expertise, the creator of the Voice Print Framework, and the reason you're about to stop playing small with AI and start profiting from it. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce the sentence-slinging, Sista turned AI software company CEO herself, April Beverly.
My God, Jesus, it is necessary. The journey has been real, y'all. I've been writing since I was 4 years old. I started out doing crossword puzzles in my grandmother's living room with all my aunts and uncles gathered around because they were amazed. Like, how did she even know how to put these words together? I could have been anything. I graduated high school with a 4.2 GPA. I could have been anything. My mother thought I was going to be a doctor, and then she said lawyer. But I knew what God sent me here to be. He sent me here to write. It has been my escape. It has been my outlet. It has been my everything. I started my business 14 years ago. Writing is all I thought that I was ever going to do. And then along came AI. I felt like I was no longer needed. I felt like my gift was in vain. I felt like I had no place. People thought they were complimenting me when they'd come up and say, "Hey, I love you, April. I told ChatGPT to write in April style." That hurt me so deep. I know y'all thought that you meant well, but it hurt me because writing was all I've ever known. And so I thought that was it. I was going to take my talents back to corporate and live my little quiet life, writing for corporations, doing what I do. God said, no, I'm not done with you yet. People still need to hear from you. People still need your words. People still need to learn from you. And I said, God, I don't know what you want me to do. They using AI. What do you want from me? He said, your gift is still needed. And so my husband, he is my everything. So he talked me into, he said, let's start a software. And I'm like, I love tech, but that ain't my situation. You can do it. He's always motivated me, told me I could do anything, made me feel like I could do anything. And so it was October 2023, I believe it was, towards the end of 2023. We set out on this road to build an AI software that you all now know is Pro, Pitch, Respond, Offer, lovingly known as AiPRO, AiPRO. And so we did that. June 2024, we launched. We had an incredible launch. We hit 6 figures. It was awesome. But something still didn't feel right in me. I don't know if y'all noticed, I was still straddling the fence. I was talking about words 1 week. I was talking about the software another week. I was all over the place, right? But I still smiled online. Y'all wouldn't have known looking at me because I'm that person that I'm going to do what I need to do to make it happen, right? And so we did the software, and software is one of those things that it can't sit. It needs to be developed, updated, expanded, right? And so we were at the place where it was time to develop and expand it. And tech folks that we were working with at the time, the developers working at the time, it would have been another 200,000. And I said, God, I don't know what you want from me. I can't keep pouring. I don't have billionaires knocking down my door. Like, I'm a Black woman in AI tech. Y'all tell me how many people are trying to invest in us. And so we were at a crossroads again. And I don't know where he came from. I have to give a testimony because I can't explain these things that's been happening in my life without doing something. Okay? Out of nowhere, a developer who used to work from Google came to us. I can't tell you how he found us, y'all. Do you hear me? He is God-centered. Everything that you're going to see that's in AiPRO 2.0 came from him. He loves working with us. He's now full-time with us. That's why I'm trying to, the journey, you have no idea. You have no idea. So right now, when I say today is personal, I mean it's personal because it's me and God. I couldn't have been here without him. I couldn't have been here without my family. We could not have done this because every time I said, you know what? I'm quitting. He said, no, you're not. Here you go. Every time I said, I'm done with this, he said, no, you got it. No, you're not. Here you go. Every time I said, I can't go another step, he put me on his back and we carried on. So today, we're going to talk about the shifts in AI. We're going to talk about all of that. But I need y'all to know that I am here because of him. And if you are feeling any way, shape, or form like you can't go on, I need you to understand that I am living witness that he going to always make a way even when you don't see one. Right now, we are in a gold rush of AI. And if you're still at a space where you're wanting to ignore it, act like it's not happening, act like it's going to backtrack, I don't want you to get left behind. So tonight is about you more than it's about me, because I want you to get on board. I want you to get on this train so we can all go forth and do what we need to do and make profits, not for us, but for generations to come. So my mission is I'm trading in your AI confusion for conversions. As a communicator, AI is my tool. AI is my partner. Just like a photographer partners up with a camera, AI is that for me because I know how to communicate. So I know how to tell it to do things that the normal person would just be like, what? Because I am a communicator. And when you are working with AI tools, you have to be able to distinctly tell it what it is you want it to do. So there's a few traps in play right now. And y'all tell me which one of these is familiar. Trap number one, generic AI content that sounds like everybody else. Has anybody fallen into trap number one? Drop number one in the comments. Trap number two, spending more time editing AI output than just writing it yourself. How many of y'all has been like, oh, it's quicker to just use AI 2 hours later? You're still editing those 5 sentences. And then we have trap three, content that gets likes but doesn't generate revenue. Let me speak to this for just 1 second. Because when AI rolled out, it was like, oh my gosh, I can get so much content. I can get so many words on the page, right? But if it was so great, then why are folks not selling more? Content is no longer an issue, right? So you should be selling more, but that's not the case because words on the page ain't what generates revenue. Okay? So the confusion trap. The gurus they want you confused. They want to tell you about a new tool every week. They want to tell you about a new prompt every day. How many of y'all got sucked into them? let me give you a prep of 1,000 props. And you're like, oh my gosh, I really need that. No, you don't. But you thought you did. It's a new AI course every single month. And you still find yourself wasting time and not making the profits your expertise deserves. Just because AI rolled up on the scene, that does not negate the fact that you were an expert before it came along, and you are an expert right now, and you will be an expert after you start using it, right? But for some strange reason, all these folks may had you out here thinking like your expertise no longer matters because AI has hit the scene. We're not gonna keep playing like that. So anybody who knows me know that I deal with facts. I deal with facts and figures and stats. It's a journalist in me, okay? So I wasn't gonna bring y'all on here and give y'all a bunch of theories, unbacked theories, a bunch of opinions. We going straight to the stats. So the stats are 73% of small businesses struggle with consistent content creation. And that's today, even with AI on the scene. Only 12% are effectively leveraging AI tools. Now, the math ain't really mathing on those two numbers, but we're going to keep going. By 2026, this is December, y'all. By 2026, a predicted 90% of online content will be AI generated. That's a lot of AI content. The gap between good AI users and bad AI users is about to become real wild. If you follow me on YouTube, I've been talking about some of those bad AI users, and y'all, it is ugly. So shift number one, we moving from AI as a tool to AI as a partner. So here's what Microsoft Goldman Sachs is saying. Microsoft is saying AI is moving beyond answering questions to collaborating with people. I have corporate clients, and what I'm seeing is that they are more open to using Copilot in-house. They're more open to having an AI consultant tell them how to use these tools slowly. They're not into integrating it into everything, but they're into collaborating with it for ideas, sales insights, and things of that nature, right? Goldman Sachs is saying companies will employ AI workers alongside humans. What does that look like? So the human, right? If companies are employing AI workers, the human needs to know how to work with the AI worker. Am I right? So if the human is like, I don't like AI, I don't want to work with it. How long do you think you're gonna have your job beside this AI worker? I'll wait. So what this means is you need to stop treating AI like a vending machine. I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna take this tool, I'm gonna take this tool, and start treating it like a team member. What does that look like for you? Now, for those of you who are in the AI Profit Pros school community, you've heard me say this time and time again. By 2026, 80% of enterprises will deploy AI, but the winners will have human checkpoints. Businesses should not be looking to fire people. I heard a guru saying, yes, use AI, fire your assistant. What? We don't want you to do that. Please don't do that, because your businesses will go under, okay? But listen, we called for service today. Well, my husband called for service. I ain't called for service. I'm not even going to tell y'all that. My husband called for service today on our truck. It's time for his annual service. And he was on the phone with BMW. BMW had an AI individual scheduling his service, right? Now, here's where it gets crazy. He asked for a loaner truck, and the BMW AI scheduler could not answer that. Do you know what they did? Do you think they hung up on them? Do you think they said, I can't answer that? Goodbye? No, they sent him to a human. Okay? Human and AI working together. Now BMW doesn't need an AI scheduler to put a calendar time for service, right? But they still need a human to answer those questions that are rare because they want to keep their customers happy. So what this means is raw AI output is a commodity. Human reviewed AI output is going to be the premium. I hope y'all taking notes. I hope y'all taking notes because this is going to set a lot of y'all up for success in 2026. You've been trying to find a way to jump into AI head first, but now I'm telling you, you don't have to. I'm telling you, you can work alongside it and get the best of both worlds and boost your profits sky high. So shift number 3, the small business content gap is going to explode faster, and she didn't want to write without AI. I said, now AI has been turned, but only been around for maybe a year. I said, are you sure she was a copywriter? Are you sure we was slinging sentences before AI came along? Or was she sitting at the AI, no pun intended, y'all, but saying the right is in April style and tone? Okay. So like, because she didn't know how. Exactly. She did not understand what to do. So I need to be real with y'all when I say this, that there are a lot of business owners, a lot of experts who popped up as a result of AI. If you got real expertise, real experience, even though you think they might have went out of style, baby, they coming back like light-skinned people and fades, okay? They're coming back in 2026, so get ready. So the framework, let's talk about this. This is how I saw this issue. I call it the voice print framework. 5 elements that turns AI garbage into relatable revenue generating content. So 3 things. Your origin story that anchors you. The stories only you can tell. These ain't found in the AI. If y'all, for those of you who are using AiPRO, you know that when I go on live to train about it, I always say, bring your story and use it and have AiPRO refine it, right? We're bringing our ideas, we're bringing our stories, we're bringing our expertise to AiPRO to write something incredible that only comes from you. That's how I teach people to use AI. Your language DNA, your words, your phrases, your expressions, those certain quirky things that only you do. The rhythm and cadence. Y'all may not notice because you might not really pay that much attention, but I'm a writer. Every single one of y'all have a rhythm and cadence of your own specific writing style. Like we're like rappers on paper. Y'all see how my cadence is going right now? I may speed up and talk about something and I may say one every single time. I write like that. I'll write once, period, every period, single period time. My AI catches that cadence because it's unique. The 5 elements continue. There you go, April. Hey, April. Cultural context. The you know what I mean moments, right? This is only for you and your people, right? Every AI ain't, okay. Most AIs ain't gonna pick up on this. They're not gonna catch you. Because they weren't built to. They had literally, for anybody who works in corporate, we know what that diversity ratio really looks like. That's how AI was created, right? They didn't have us in mind. And so now, for all of y'all who out here calling ChatGPT, Chatisha, and Shitsale, or whatever you calling it, I need you to know that they're taking all your swag, all your vibe, all your cultural context, and now they're using your words to train a tool that they didn't think about training like that from the start. I mean, I'm just saying. So, but the problem is that the people who trained it from the start, they got paid. You don't get paid. You just put all your stuff in a tool that's using you to make their stuff better. And then they charging you for it. Sometimes they call that free labor. But we gonna come back to that. Conviction statement. The beliefs that anchor your brand. What are those things that are so powerful to your brand that has to be in it? I have already shared some of mine with y'all. Y'all saw from the beginning that faith is anchored in mine, the AI and human hybrid. Those things are conviction statements for me and mine. Those are some things that generic AI gonna miss every single time because they don't have the human element. I wrote a story on YouTube about Solomon Ray. He is a gospel singer that is topping the charts on iTunes, but he's an AI gospel singer. And so the argument that I made was, can an AI gospel singer have the same heart and soul as a real gospel singer? Because that AI gospel singer ain't been through nothing. Y'all saw how heavy I was earlier today? Earlier when we started? Like, that's real. That's human emotion. Ain't no AI got that. So now the question is, how is he topping the charts before the people who actually have that human emotion? Now, we can go back and forth and argue this all day, but that's what I'm talking about. Conviction statements, cultural context. Those things, even if they on top of the charts, because a lot of people are listening to it, we both know that at the end of the day, human emotion gonna win every single time. It may not look like it, but trust me, at the end of the race, human emotion gonna be crossing the finish line. So when you apply voice print, content sounds like you wrote it, audiences feel seen, engagement goes up, conversions go up. You just don't have words on the page, right? No one can tell it's AI assisted. I can show y'all 5 posts that I did right now on social media, and y'all would argue me down and say I wrote them. And I'd be like, nope, AiPRO wrote them. This is the difference between AI content people scroll past and AI content that makes money. Now, here's the thing. You can take the voice print framework, apply it to one of them other people. I'm going to quit saying them names because they ain't even paying me for that, okay? And it might work, but there's a better, faster way. Before we get to that, I'm going to give y'all some evidence. 1,001 pieces of content delivered. $881,700 in sales and marketing value created. Wait, and I got another stat because I got a manila folder because I'm in a briefing with papers, okay? The other stat is the average ROI is 1,996%. And for every dollar spent, $20.96 is made. All in less than 1 year. Now I'm going to come back to that. So here's Better Faster, the complete sales and marketing platform, AI-powered copywriting and visual content, and done-for-you human support. One platform, multiple service levels. The difference, AiPRO is not just another chatbot. It's a complete sales and marketing platform. Those stats I just told you earlier, that's what AiPRO has been able to accomplish since we added done-for-you writing services, and it has been less than a year. Everybody in the comments who is willing to speak up and say that you use our done-for-you writing services, I would love for you to drop a number in the comments from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, on how we have been able to support you and write your content for you. AI-powered copywriting trained for sales, not generic content. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Visual content creation, images. Oh my gosh, y'all. Members, y'all don't know this yet. I said images and video. We just added video to AiPRO, y'all. AiPRO now creates promotional videos. Done for you human copywriting, human assisted plans, culturally smart. Remember those cultural nuances that I told you them generic AI tools gonna miss? AiPRO got you covered. So how it works? Train it once on your industry, your audience, your voice, phrases to use or avoid. You create with voice or text. Talk to it like a team member. We not doing 1,000 prompts over here. Y'all see how I'm talking to you? You're going to talk to AiPRO the exact same way. And if she don't understand, she going to let you know. She even corrected me the other day and told me that her name is AiPRO, AiPRO. She thought I said AiPRO, APRIL, and she smooth corrected me. And I said, oh, you're getting a little beside yourself, AiPRO, but I got you. I heard you. Because, just like I don't like to have my name misspelled, she don't either. Or you can skip AI altogether. So you can generate copy, visuals, sales pages, emails, social ads, images, video, or you can skip AI altogether and just be like, let's answer these questions and have our human expert writers write your copy for you. So what you can create: revenue content, sales pages, email launch sequences, website copy, opt-in pages, product service descriptions, ad copy, video scripts, marketing content, social media posts and images and videos, blog posts, newsletters, articles, one sheets, CEO bios. What our experts can create for you. Everything I just mentioned, revenue and marketing content wise. You complete a brief questionnaire. I don't know, y'all. I think it's like 5, maybe 6 questions on there. Real easy, structured, direct questions. Because with 20 plus years of copywriting experience, I know exactly what to ask and what you don't need to answer in order for us to get the best output for you. And my team handles the rest, all in 3 business days. So the image problem. Let's talk about, can we talk about the visuals? Can we talk about the visuals? Because try finding stock photos of diverse people that look modern, not 2010 corporate vibes, authentic, not staged or cheesy, aspirational, not the same 5 overused images. I mean, good luck. Generic ain't better. Just use Midjourney. Cool, except they struggle with realistic skin tones. Black and brown features often look off. Cultural context, they ain't got none. Everything looks like a tech conference ad. If your audience don't see themselves in your imagery, thanks for old past. Culturally smart AI that actually understands diverse representation. It's modern, authentic, aspirational. Your audience sees themselves. The suspect in this case, we're going to do a little exercise, okay? The suspect in this case is a Black man in a fur coat. Let's look at the exhibits. All right, this is Exhibit A. This is our guy. ChatGPT created this guy. Okay? Everybody take him in. Brown fur coat, brown background. I'm not sure where he is. He just put on his coat to pose for a photograph. Okay? This is Exhibit A. Has everyone seen Exhibit A? Drop 1 in the comments if you are understanding Exhibit A, so we can move on to Exhibit B. Exhibit B was created by AiPRO. Now, y'all tell me, who you capturing? Y'all taking Exhibit A or Exhibit B? Who fits that description? We looking for modern, good skin tone realness. Who fits the description, Exhibit A or Exhibit B? Please let me know. I see them bees rolling in. I see the bees rolling in. Y'all said B, 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 B. Now, did y'all see the words that I used? Black man in a fur coat. I didn't say I need a black man in a fur coat with light snow coming down, with light snow on his lapel, sitting, looking at the camera with lights behind him. No, AiPRO don't need you to do all that. Because AiPRO gonna do that for you. Just conversate. And yes, y'all, I did find out a few years ago that conversate is now in the dictionary. I hassled everybody. Conversate is not a word. All up and through my elementary and teen years, conversate is not a word. Mom, please stop saying conversate. It's not a word. But you know what? We done wore the dictionary down. The conversate is now in the dictionary, which means it is now a word. So here we are. But that's what AiPRO gave me with a simple prompt. Already better than what you'd get from Midjourney or DALL-E. Realistic skin tones, natural features, actually looks human. And you can size your image right from the platform. Not that little square thing. I'm not sure what that is that they give you on them other photograph sites. But you need one for social. You need one for stories. AiPRO got you covered with the size. She will enhance the prompt with one click. So the difference, generic AI tool, hit or miss, features, often off, culturally smart, nope. Prompt enhancement, nope. Professional quality, rarely. AiPRO got you covered. Realistic skin tones, yes. Natural features, yes. Culturally smart, yes. Prompt enhancement, yes. Now the standard, you could just write in what you want to. But if you click a little checkbox, boom. Professional quality, editorial level, of course. Even our basic beat their best. And this is what my library looks like. I did a few images. This was an Asian man sitting at a computer. When I tell you AiPRO understands the assignment for diverse people, you guys out here looking good, okay? So let's talk about promo images. Let's go ahead and add the concept real quick. I know that's a little small, so I'm going to read it. Professional photo shoot, $1,500 to $5,000. AiPRO said Asian man is too bright. Model is stallion location at $500 to $2,000. Graphic designer $50 to $150 an hour. Stock photo subscriptions $29 to $199 a month. And you still really won't find this because I don't know if y'all heard. It's real hard finding everyday stock photos of diverse people just doing everyday stuff. So the annual cost for quality visuals is about $5,000 to $20,000. What no other AI tool offers. Here's what you won't get with ChatGPT, Claude, Jasper, or any other tool. No tech support. Yes, we have real humans answering your questions. Many of you guys have asked us tech questions, and there's a human on the other side of that answering you. No human copywriters, no one reviewing your content. For our annual plans, we have unlimited content critique. So if you write something with AiPRO and you like, yeah, I don't really know about this, you can send it in. It's not even counted as one of your done for you services. No one to ask, is this actually good? You're literally completely on your own. So with AiPRO, you get real support, actual humans who understand AI tech and copywriting, human copywriters who write and perfect your content, culturally smart AI trained specifically for sales copy, Did y'all remember the stat where I said for every dollar our clients spend on average, they're getting $20.96 back? The average ROI is 1,996%, which means I need to go up on the prices. Okay. But no other AI tool in the market is offering all these things in one. You'd have to get multiple tools to handle these multiple tasks. So the real difference, ChatGPT, here go your output, good luck. AiPRO, here's your output. And here's a human copywriter to make sure it actually converts. That ain't a feature. That's a class all of our own. We literally busting out copywriter team, okay? Stock images, okay? Fun videos to break up the monotony of your social media feed for right now, because it's going to get better. Done. Cultural nuance copywriting, frame from the platform, done. Tech support, done. My gosh, it's just so many different things that we're knocking out with this one tool. Y'all, this is why I was crying, because this was always my vision. Everybody has to start somewhere. We started somewhere in June. But for those of you who've been rocking with us since we wrote out in June, I am so grateful. I am so very grateful. This right here, this is the platform that you deserve. This is the platform that I wanted to put out, and we only going up from here. Like, I haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg of the things that I've shown you guys today, the features that it has. I will be here all night of me trying to show you this, but we are going in the right direction. To be able to have a full-time developer who used to work at Google, y'all, little old me who nobody knows my name, little old me who nobody knows about our software, major. All right, so let's take a look at this video. Hopefully y'all can hear it.
I am the greatest copywriter of all time, and I eat the alphabet for breakfast.
Were y'all able to hear that? So I literally takes your words and it puts it into a video. Cute for like stories and things of that nature to just like break it up. All right, so we did video generation. We did image generation. Let's get to this chat. Oh, this is amazing. I'm so glad y'all like it. Yes. Let's go. April didn't drop that link again because she already know it's time. It is time. All right, so let's do a new chat. Y'all ask me in the comments what y'all want to have April write about. Give me like a one-liner. That being said, now I'm about to take that video off. And of course, it will be in your library. So y'all saw we just created that. It's in the library right here. Boom. Ready. And you can download, you can copy the script, all the things. So when you're doing this one, it's very important that you not try to prompt. You're just putting in the words, the things that you would say in the actual video. Okay, now I'm going to come to the chat. Let's see what we want to have April write about tonight. I used to think abundance was about having more money in the bank, more clients, more opportunities knocking at my door. But here's what really, April said, but here's what really messed me up. I was sitting on ideas I never shared because someone else probably already said it better. I was holding back on pitching that big client because I'm not ready yet. I was scrolling past collaboration requests, thinking they probably don't really want to work with me. The scarcity thinking, it was keeping me small. Then something shifted. I started noticing how the people winning weren't necessarily the most talented or the most experienced. They were just the ones who believed there was room for them at the table. Okay, April, don't let up with this one. They picked anyway. They shared their ideas anyway. They showed up even when they felt qualified. Because here's the truth. There's enough success to go around. Your win doesn't take away from mine. Someone else's promotion doesn't mean there's less opportunity for you. Another copywriter landing that client doesn't mean the well is dry. She added that because remember in my training, I said that I was a copywriter. Abundance isn't about what you have. It's about how you see the world. When you operate from abundance, you celebrate other people's wins because you know yours is coming. You share your best ideas because you trust more will come. You take the shot even when you're scared because you believe the universe has your back. The shift isn't easy. Some days I still catch myself in that old scarcity trap. But every time I choose to believe there's more than enough, doors open that I didn't even know existed. Drop a mindset shift to change how you show up in the comments. What belief do you let go of that? What belief did you let go of that made space for something better? You gotta tell me in April, cut on this. I got to add a little get something because, baby, she said, let me tell you about an abundance mindset if that's what you want to hear about. If you hear this, she on fire tonight. She said, what you got? The grill is hot. She said, the grill is hot. Cooking with gas. But I am just talking to her. Like, I'm not like prompting. I'm just like, hey, this is what I would tell if I have copywriters on my team. So if I want them to do something, I give them the emotion. I tell them if we're doing storytelling, if we're not doing storytelling, how we should flow this thing. Come through. Y'all coming through. If y'all were using April before, I need you to see how much faster she is. You see how she just, she's flowing. She's flowing with the words. She's typing it in. What's the best internet browser for April? So April should work on all internet browsers. We use Chrome. But if your browser needs to be updated, AiPRO is a new updated tool. You don't want to use an outdated browser. And she's still going. Now she writing a sales page, Shirley. She said, "Oh, don't get me started." She said, "You asked for a sales page." She said, "I'm not playing. I'm not playing tonight with y'all." Okay, AiPRO, do your thing. I'm not about to read all of this. But she died under the touch that brings you back together. Oh, what? She said the touch that brings you back together. You know that feeling when you're lying next to someone you love, but you might as well be miles apart. Oh, AiPRO. Hold on now. When how was your day gets a one-word answer. When Netflix becomes background noise because neither of you was really watching. Can't remember the last time you touched each other without it being rushed or perfunctory. Oh, man. The distance creeps in so quietly, you barely notice. Work stress, kid chaos, life happening at full speed until one day you realize your roommate who occasionally kissed goodnight. And it, y'all, I don't know, just like April amazes me and I have created her, okay? Because this isn't what you signed up for. You didn't fall in love to become two people who coexist in the same space, scrolling on separate phones, living parallel lives that rarely intersect anymore. What if there was a way back? Not therapy, not a date night at the same restaurant you always go to, not another conversation about making more time for us, something simpler, something that speaks without words, something that reminds both of you why you chose each other in the first place. Shop, massage, candles, nap. When do I need to keep going? Did she cook or what? I don't even remember who asked me to write this one. Was it Renee? Renee, what you thinking? What you thinking, girl? She said, yes. Wow. The truth about touch, this isn't just about massage, like the messages, the headline, real talk, the bedroom benefits. You better come on, April. She said, look, we're adults here. Let's not pretend this is just about stress relief. When was the last time foreplay lasted longer than 5 minutes? When did intimacy become something you squeeze in before exhaustion went? A massage candle changes the game. It makes you slow down. It turns touch into an experience, not a means to an end. It reminds you both that pleasure, real, unhurried, intentional pleasure, is something you deserve. Now, let's go back because April wrote all of this. All of this from that. Write a persuasive yet emotional sales page about using massage candle on your partner. Remember to add stories that are relatable. No, it's not on a credit basis. You get unlimited access to the chat. Now, I need to know. Are there any other AI tools that's doing it like this? Like, y'all can keep it real with me tonight because we on like April After Dark right now, okay? We on April After Dark. I might be about to take this jacket off because we about to get into this thing. I didn't think so. That part. Not without a gazillion instructions. Exactly. Y'all, Renee said, can you copy that and send it to me? I can and I will. I'm just saying. What else you got? Let me come on to the chat. Let me come on to the chat. Somebody's asking for a photo of a plus size woman. Let's see what she do when we regenerate. She's beautiful. I love her here. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do one. Like we can keep going with the regenerates. Yeah, she's actually plus size and absolutely beautiful. Come on now. Come on. Now I just want to see for my own purposes, Janine, what we doing if we hit improve the prompt. I just want to see. I mean, out the gate, April is killing it, but let's see what she does to improve the prompt. Did y'all know how just, oh, she cute. You really can't see the plus side, but she is because I see her shirt right here, but let me see the regenerate. This right here alone is a game changer. Like, some of y'all don't use stock photos and I understand, but I used to be on iStock or what was it? Stock photo, stock pic, one of them, I forget the name of it, for a long time trying to find the right Black person to put in my images. If y'all ever had this issue, diverse, I'm talking Asian, people of color, they don't think of us first. We used to have this site, I think it was a Black woman who created a stock imagery site, but she went out of business. I think we all used to use the exact same one. And I don't think she's in business anymore. So I had to be able to create that. I was so tired of these old raggedy images that was being created. Y'all take the same prompt. Somebody do it tomorrow and drop it in the APP group. Take the exact same prompt and put it in one of the mainstream tools and see what it comes up with. Because this woman right here, she is shopping and this dress is beautiful. Whoever's on point, like, we need to see ourselves in our branding and our marketing and our promotion in order to feel like we belong. The folks who were making these other tools didn't prioritize us. I created AiPRO to prioritize us. And I'm just getting started. All right. We can keep going on. Y'all are so welcome. Thank y'all. It is the images for me. I'll be in here, y'all. Just be in here just playing. Like, just type this up all night. What's the polarity of our relationship? Shirley said, we're talking to her grandson. Oh, ain't that cute? Okay, Granny. Ain't she looking young? But statistically, okay, it's for people of color. Like, this can be Asians, this can be brown. Like, just finally. Oh, look at that. That's like a portrait. That was when I needed to improve the prompt. All right. Now let's talk to AiPRO. Give me something to say to AiPRO. What are we creating text-wise? Okay. Same thing for video. You just want to hit the end. Oh, and there's settings too within video. You can resize it. You could do a caption style if you want normal, black, white, neo, brick, glow, or mustard. You can change the color of your caption and the font that it's in. And the visual style, 4K, 3D, you can do cartoonish, pixel art, all the things. Okay. Landscape, that would be YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok and Reels. Oh, we literally thought of everything here. Okay, now let's do voice. Let's talk to AiPRO. Let me go to a new chat. Every time I open up my phone, y'all buying. Drop in link in the comments, y'all. I know folks is ready to come in. Make sure you got the link in the comment. Okay. Oh, did y'all see how earlier AiPRO said happy Friday and now she said good evening? Let's talk to AiPRO. Hey, AiPRO, what's that? I need you to help me write a social media post about a t-shirt that says big ups, no more. Yeah. Right, let's keep this momentum going. Did y'all hear AiPRO? Did y'all hear her? Yeah, sounds AiPRO's voice. She said, let's keep this momentum going. Okay, let me see. So she heard me. Okay, I'll try to do her again. So she heard me. She said, this is what I wrote. So she transcribed what I said to her verbally. And then she said, I got you on this t-shirt post. Quick question though, which platform are we creating this for? So I'm going to verbally answer her question. Each one has a different vibe and structure. So I want to make sure I nail the right approach for where you're posting. Also, tell me more about this big ups, no more message. What's the story behind it? Who's it for? What movement or message is it tied to? Oh my God, April asked me a lot of questions tonight, but I got it because she needs to know so she can write what she needs to write. So here we go. All right, April, good looking out on the question. So it's for Facebook My Big Ups No More t-shirt is all about saying no to the BS and yes to more boundaries. It's for women who are done doing the most and getting the less. It's a movement to set real boundaries in our lives. Let's keep this momentum going. All right. So I spoke to her and said everything that I answered all her questions. And she said, let's keep this momentum going to confirm that she heard what I said. And then she went to work. Now she's not verbalizing the content to me because that's not going to do me no good if she talking to me, telling me the copy that I told her to write. I need her to write. So that's why she writes. She's a copywriter. Me having a conversation back and forth where April is not a therapist, she is a copywriter. So she acknowledges that she heard what you said. Then she going to work with the words. Okay. So she said, all right, I'm feeling this energy, a movement about boundaries and saying no to do the most for the least. That's powerful. Here's your Facebook post. You know that feeling when you've given your all, bent over backwards, and somehow you're still on the left. You're still the one left holding the bag. Yeah, I'm tired of that too. Pretend like the day said, look, listen. That's why I created the Big Ups No More tee. It's not just a shirt, it's a whole vibe, a declaration, a line in the sand. We've been taught to say yes when we need no, to stretch ourselves thin, to give and give until there's nothing left. And for what? Scraps, breadcrumbs, and bare minimum of return? I mean, I feel like everyone's feeling this a little bit too much. She like, wait a minute. Not anymore. This shirt is for the woman who's done playing small, who's ready to protect her peace, her time, and her energy like the precious resources they are, who understands the boundaries aren't me, they're necessary. When you wear this, you're telling the world, I respect myself too much to accept less than I deserve. You're joining a movement of women who are choosing themselves first, who are done being everyone's go-to while their own needs sit on the back burner. Big ups, sure, but only when it's reciprocal, only when it's earned, only when it doesn't cost you your sanity. The Big Ups No More movement starts with you. Ready to make that statement, lead to grab yours and the leap. What's one boundary you're setting for yourself this year that you're most proud of? April said, that's what you need right there. Want me to give you 2 to 3 alternative hook options to test out? This was just a lie, but April got me for laughing. Christina says the fact that April understood what Big Ups even meant is so powerful. And all right, I said I'm driving more. The request was for okay. All right, y'all can see an April Cook. Who else needs to come in? Drop the link in the comments. Linwood, April. Drop the link in the comments. What the April say? I want to be a friend with you guys. I'm Asian, so sometimes I need April to explain the context. But April, like, April, my sister, is like, I be wanting the April to figure out what's going on here. I'm not even mad at you, April. Do your thing, girl, because that's what it's there for. I love it. I don't have to type as much anymore because she understands the tone that you speak in. Yes, she can. So I don't speak another language, but let me say, watch this. This tells you that she heard you and she's working, transcribing. Let's see what she says. I've never tried to speak Spanish to her, but I know she does it with the text. Still working. My computer moving a little slow tonight. I got so many things already. Go to the chat real quick while she. All right. Let me refresh. I may have confused her. She like, girl, you didn't speak Spanish? 1 second. Yeah, that's what's up. Send a hole. That's what I was about to.
We make a good team for real.
Oh, there she go. Hold on, April was my computer. Y'all, I got. If y'all saw my background setup, I got so many things going on. But let me go back over to that. Where was it at? Oh shoot, I refreshed and I lost it. Let me do it one more time. But she definitely understood the Spanish. I'm gonna do it again so y'all can see it. Hola, April. ¿Cómo es?
You know I got you.
Does she understand me or what? Does she understand? I'll let y'all tell me. Does she understand? Understand means how are you in Spanish? Well, she said, hola, I'm doing great. But yeah, she understands other languages. Oh, and she corrected me. Did y'all see this? She getting smart with me. She said, quick here is that though. I'm AiPRO, not AiPRO. Though I can see why you mixed that up since my creator is April Beverly spelled with a Y and an I. She's a Black woman copywriter who built to help folks like you crush it with persuasive copy to actually convert. So what can I help you with today? This just check. Y'all see this ain't scripted. This is right live in your face. She just checked. It's all right. We gonna have a convo about this tonight. She checking me in public in front of my people. She must have forgot who done created her. Okay. She take quick hands up though. Oh my gosh. Oh Jesus. All right, I'm about to she gathered me up. Okay. We gonna definitely talk tonight. Okay. Polarity relationship coaching post. Okay. Okay. You know that moment when you're sitting across from your partner at dinner, scrolling through your phone because talking just feels exhausting? Or when you having the same argument for the 47th time and you're both just going through the motions because neither of you either remembers what you're actually fighting about anymore. Just when nobody tells you about relationships. The problem isn't that you picked the wrong person. The problem is that somewhere between date nights and Netflix binges, you forgot how to create the magnetic pull that brought you together in the first place. You started treating your relationship like a business partnership, splitting bills, dividing chores, making fair decisions that leave both of you feeling and now you're roommates who occasionally have sex. I've been working with couples who've lost that spark, and here's what I see over and over. They're not lacking love, they're lacking polarity. That masculine, feminine energy that makes you actually want each other instead of just tolerating each other's presence. You don't need another couple's therapist telling you to communicate better. You need to remember what it feels like to be drawn to each other like magnets instead of repelling each other like poles. Oh, still. Okay. Because that's the tension you're feeling. That's not incompatibility. That's the depth of polarity. And it's killing the passion in the relationship. One, find whatever you want at a time. Oh my gosh. She said one, find whatever you want at a time. Sorry. Y'all, this is going to be easy for y'all to catch this $1,000 because April sells itself when you show it. You don't have to make stuff up. I didn't come here with a folder full of scripts to put into April. I'm asking y'all right in real time. What do you want me to write for you? What do you want April to write for you? And she's rising to a king. She ain't flipped up yet. We spoke Spanish a few minutes ago and she checked me. Oh, my tool. That's not scripted. She was designed to understand the cultural context that we speak in on a regular basis. This is why AiPRO is superior over every other tool on the market, and I stand on that. I'm confident in that. Game changer.